Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Ryan sitting along with you as we get set for another Frontier Conference matchup here at Kelvin Sampson Court. The Diggers set to square off against Carroll College, the number 7 team in the nation on the men's side. Diggers will start at Pannebecker, Owens, Ward, England, and Dittman. Pannebecker secures it as England wins the jump. Dittman over to Owens, back over Pannebecker. 19:40 left on the game clock. Ward in the lane, drops off. Dittman, 3 ball from the corner. It's up, off the mark. Rebound down to Dane Warp. Now Burnham, defended by England. That one's up and it's in, an easy 2. For match Burnham. Burnham, 6'8", 215 pounds, out of Spangle, Washington. Played at Liberty High School. They try to feed it inside and England can't catch up to it on the pass from Pannebecker. Two to 0 your score. Shamrock Campbell, defended by Ward. And a quick whistle and a foul against Pannebecker. Carroll gets the ball underneath. Shot is up and off the mark. Driving down over the right-hand side. Back out Pannebecker. And a whistle and a hand check call against Carroll College. Picking up that foul is Sholvanchinen. 2 to 0 your score. Diggers get the ball into the hands of Pannebecker. Now Ward. They double down low. Pannebecker up and off glass. A reverse move along the baseline for Dillon. Showed a Bulldog getting it done. 18-25 let's go here in the first. It's a tie ball game, 2 to 2. Ward against Campbell. Owens. They'll run Warp off a couple of screens. He'll move towards the middle. Now it's Burnham on the back cut. He goes up and he scores it. 4 to 2 your score. 18:04 left to go here in the first. Dittman with it. Out along the top. Feed it inside to Pannebecker. Pannebecker against Sholvanchinen. Now Pannebecker, a little turnaround floater, no good. Warp stuck with it. 4 to 2, Saints lead. Now in to Calagiae. Calagiae. Dittman defending well against Warp. Now Burnham. He'll drive baseline. Sholvanchinen stepped out of bounds. And it'll be Digger basketball. It's along the sideline, right in front of a cooler that Dylan Pannebecker has taken out in a previous home game. Ward. Now Troy Owens Jr., that one gets blocked. Now Calagiae, he'll dribble down into the traffic and lose it. It's taken away. Pass over to Pannebecker. He'll go up and score it. It's a 4-2 game. This is a Carroll College team that comes in with a very impressive resume. Under first-year head coach Kurt Paulson. Now the pieces were in place. A lot of senior leadership, a lot of veterans, but Kurt's done a good job this season kind of managing injuries. His team has been a little bit short in bodies that he can play. A number of times they've had, 7, maybe 8 players available in Frontier Conference games, it seems like they can sometimes drag on. Owens Jr. picks up his first. Now Warp driving in, gets it blocked away, and England comes away with the steal. Troy Owens Jr. and looking to throw it to England, and it's a turnover for Montana Tech. 4-4 your score on the turnover by the Diggers. Carroll College coming into this one. And they have won 3 of their last 4 after dropping 2 to Providence and MSU Northern. Shamrock Campbell over to Warp. Warp working against Dittman, and a whistle and a foul against Dittman. 4-4 your score. Burnham. Drive baseline, that one's tipped away, and Slovanchinen comes away with it. He has it, Warp cutting in the lane. Now Burnham will catch it. Good play there by Dane Warp. 6-4 your score, 15:45 left to go here in the first. This is a Carroll team that is missing their leading rebounder, leading assist man, Matt Wyman, right now, as he is not checked into the game. He's on the bench with a little bit of ice on his knee. Suffered a knee injury against the University of Providence, I believe, and has been out of the lineup for the last couple of weeks. But it was in those moments that they put in Jovan Slovanchinen, and Ward will step over along with Panabecker, get a little direction from Coach Adam Hyatt. Owens at the free throw line, trying to cut into this Carroll lead. 15:30 left to go here in the first. This one is up, and it is in. Set to check in is E2 Villa for Carroll College. It's a Carroll team that doesn't have a tremendous amount of depth. Warp misses an early one. Back out, Slovanchinen. Working against Panabecker. And Burnham gets called for the travel and a turnover against Carroll College. Six to 5 your score, 15 minutes left to go here in this first half. Montana Tech and number 7, Carroll College. Troy Owens Jr. gets the bucket to go. 7 to 5 and the Diggers lead by 1. Campbell working against Ward. Carroll going to kind of muck things up along the baseline, run a little cross screen action. They feed it into Warp. Warp goes around the defense of Blake Dittman and scores it. 8 to 7 Carroll leading by 1. Both these teams defending pretty well, but it's tough to stop Warp as Nate Ward goes in, gets fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Coach having an informal timeout on the sideline. 8 to 7 your score. Ward at the line. He leaves the front end short on the first one. He'll have another one coming. Darius Collins checks into the ball game for the first time. Dittman checks out. That foul whistle against Shamrock Campbell. As Ward will rattle in the second, and it's a tie ball game, 8 to 8. 14-15 left to go here in the first. Campbell, now Villa with it, working against Panabecker. Set up cross screen and an illegal screen whistled against Villa. Villa a little bit outside the frame there, and the official was spot on with that one. Gives the ball back to the Orediggers, chance to take the lead, and this tie, that is 8-8. Ball on the right-hand side. Owens Jr. driving in the lane, and it's a whistle and a foul against Owens. And that'll be immediate timeout. And with 13:50 left to go here in the first, it's an 8-8 ball game. Eight to 8 your score. After Troy Owens Jr. gets called for his second personal. Last one being an offensive foul on the take. Through the middle. I believe it was Slavanchanen who drew that one. Warp. Working against Darius Collins. Move towards the middle. Extra pass out. Kalajaye. This one's up. Off the mark. Taylor England tracks down the rebound. And Pannebecker puts his mitts on it, wisely hands off to Christian Jones. Darius Collins, Taylor England, inside, goes up, can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound back to England. Out, Darius Collins. Kick out, Christian Jones. Jones to Pannebecker. This one's tipped around, and it's going to stay with Montana Tech. Shot clock reset to 30, 13 minutes left to go here in the first. 8 to 8 your score. Pannebecker, Nate Ward, now Christian Jones. Pannebecker in the high post. Now Ward, three ball, it's up and it's in. Nate Ward knocking down a triple. This one tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Saints. Nick Fitz into the ball game for Montana Tech. And a foul against Darius Collins. And so it's a double foul. Sorry, that was a little bit complicated there. So it's a double foul. So both, one on each player, Warp and Darius Collins. Ball will stay the same. Shot clock will stay the same. Carroll doesn't get the benefit of having it reset to 20. Being under 15. Driving in, Burnham, And Slovanchinin can't catch up to it. Collins hands off to Fitz. Shamrock Campbell. Now Taylor England working against Burnham. Shot clock down to 14. Dittman. Christian Jones. He'll drive baseline. Little step back jumper off the mark. Pulled down by Burnham. Burnham on the left wing, working against Taylor England. That one's up and gets that one to go. It's 11-10. The Diggers leading the Saints. Burnham cuts into the Digger lead. Darius Collins. They throw it into Taylor England. England back out. Christian Jones, 3-ball. It's up off the mark down to Burnham. Warp on the inside, gets stuck with it, lost his dribble. Back out to Campbell. And getting the basket to go is Shamrock Campbell, his first field goal of the contest. Long three-point shot is up and off the mark. Back down to Carroll as the Saints lead 12-7. Number 7, Carroll at 12-4 in conference, 23-5 overall. Slovanchinin. Back to Warp. And now Dittman gets a steal. Dittman working against Campbell. Passes into traffic. Now Campbell. And Taylor England ties it up on a great defensive play there. Avoids the foul, ties it up with Shamrock Campbell. Pannebecker checks back in. England checks out. Doomer into the ball game. That's Carson Doomer. So Pannebecker and Doomer in. Christian Jones, Darius Collins, and Nick Fitz. Burnham gets that one to go. (12 to 11) your score. (12 to 11) your score. Near violation there by Carroll as they did a little impromptu huddle. Had 4 players inside the restricted arc. (13 to 11) your score. It's the 16th foul on the Orediggers. First on Doomer. That one's off the mark. A rare free throw miss out of Carroll College. Doomer in the low post, back out to Nate Ward. Christian Jones. Now Pannebecker. He'll get a screen, driving in the lane. The hoop, the harm, count the basket. And E2 Villa picks up the foul. Tigers have a chance to take the lead. .9:52 left to go here in this first half with a 13-13 ball game. And checking in for Carroll College is Thomas Ostafjord. Number 33, he's a 6'4" junior out of Rockland, California. Last at Yuba College. And Pannebecker makes the three-point play a reality. Collins defending against Slovanchinin. He'll drive into the lane. Shamrock Campbell kicks it out to Burnham. Now to Kalajaye, shot clock down to 9. He'll get a high on ball from Burnham. Feed it in, that one's off the mark, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to be the second against Doomer. So Burnham at the line. Makes a first. He'll have a second. (14-14) your score, 9:25. Left play here in the half at Burnham at the line. Burnham, one of the best players for Carroll College this year. That's just easy to see. I mean, he leads the team 19.4 points per game. The Saints lead the NAIA in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. They have a 1-point lead over Montana Tech, 15-14. Ward out to Dittman. Pannebecker. Christian Jones in the lane, kick out, Ward, 3-ball, it's up from the wing, it's off the mark, rebound down to Pannebecker. Pannebecker up and call a baseline foul. That's going to go against number 22, Shamrock Campbell. It's a second on Shamrock Campbell. Dane Warp checks in. Campbell will check out. He got 7 fouls apiece on both the Diggers and the Saints at this point. Shooting a lot of free throws in the last couple minutes of this one. And the free throw is off the mark for Pannebecker. 15-14, Saints leading by 1. Warp working against Christian Jones. They throw it out to Kalajaye. Kalajaye can't get that one to go. Rebound down to Taylor England. England pulling down boards like a madman tonight. Pannebecker gets it up and scores it. It's one thing, Carroll College not having a lot of depth. They have to be careful about the fouls they do try and pick up, and might have been a foul for a player you want to foul, not give him an easy layup, but you just can't afford to have another player in foul trouble. Slovanchinen, back out, Kalajaye. Burnham, 3-ball, it's off the mark, and a rebounding foul called against Ostafjord. Pannebecker will be your free throw shooter for the 1-and-1. Pannebecker at the line, the 1-and-1. Boy, he's been as he's at the stripe. This one's up. Bennett's in, makes the front end. Diggers lead 17-15. This one is up and in again for Dylan Pannebecker. 18-15 your score. Christian Jones with the steal. He'll drive in, drop it off to Pannebecker. That one blocked away. Now Slovanchinen with it. Dane Warp. Slovanchinen. Nate Ward locking in on defense with 10 on the shot clock. Now to Burnham. Pannebecker across the lane. That one's off the mark. Rebound down to Taylor England. And Ostafjord picks one up. An immediate timeout on the floor. England will be at the line to shoot free throws. When we come back, 18-15 your score. Diggers lead by 3. England go to the line, 7:35. 18-15 your score. Taylor England going to the free throw line. The 1-and-1 free throws for the sophomore out of Helena. That one's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Carroll College. And Dane Warp brings it into the front court. Kalajai now to Slovanchinen. Warp pressured by Christian Jones. Stuck with it underneath the basket. Back out to Ostafjord. Ostafjord now to Burnham. Burnham back out. Ostafjord driving into the lane. Gets that one to go with the right hand. Ostafjord has not put in a ton of points for Carroll College this season. But he comes over with a big bucket there. Dittman across the lane. That one's blocked. Ball down to Kalajai. Now Burnham driving in, and a whistle and a foul against Dylan Panabecker. That is the 17th foul against the Diggers. That's the third against Panabecker. With 6:41 left to go here in the first. At the line, Burnham, who has got 11 points to his credit so far, makes the first. He's got 12. He's also leading rebounder for Carroll College. Panabecker checks out of the game. He's the leading scorer for Montana Tech. He's got 11. Go along with 4 boards. And Burnham makes that one. And the Saints lead by 1. Nate Ward ahead to Christian Jones. Jones to Darius Collins. Now to Nate Ward. He'll work with the active dribble. Dittman picks it up. Now Christian Jones with 3. Darius Collins in the lane. Can't get that one to go. Rebound down to Burnham. Collins all over him. Taken away, Christian Jones. Darius Collins, the dunk. Rather unselfish by Christian Jones to drop it off to his roommate to get the jam. But he knew that and get the fans into it. 20-19 your score. Carroll shooting 42% from the floor. Digger shooting 39%. Dane Warp along the baseline, trapped, stuck. Ostafjord from 15, doesn't draw any iron. Slovanchinen up and gets the basket to go. Toughest shot to rebound is an air ball, and the Diggers found out the hard way there as the Saints retake the lead 21-20. Nate Ward. Ostafjord, and we've got a jump ball is the call. Ball will stay with Montana Tech. 17 on the shot clock. Ostafjord did a great job of diving after the loose ball there. Drew Hughes set to check in. He'll check in for Christian Jones. Great minutes out of the former Laurel Locomotive. 21-20 your score, 5-10 left to play here in this first half. Nate Ward, 10 on the shot clock, finds a little angle, drives in, and it's off his chest and out of bounds. Ball goes back to Carroll College. 5 minutes left to go here in the first. In the hands of Burnham. 21-20 game, and Burnham travels with it. Shamrock Chamble set to check in for Carroll College. Nick Fitz in for the Orediggers. Ostafjord out. So now Burnham will have to match up against Taylor England. On the floor for the Diggers, it's Fitz, Collins, Drew Hughes, Taylor England, and Blake Dittman. Fitz. Out to Collins. Drew Hughes. Driving in. Stops with it. Now England. Off to Collins. Ball stuck on the right-hand side of the floor. He loses it out of bounds. (21-20) your score. 4:27 left to go here in the first. Carroll with it on the offensive end, 21-20. Warp kind of lost his dribble, now gets it back. He's defended by Hughes and can't get the layup to go. Drew Hughes out to Darius Collins. Carroll has gone with the 2-3 zone here. Fitz out to England. Dittman, 3-ball, it's up and long. Rebound tipped around and Slovanchinen comes down with it. Kalajaye, knife through the defense there. Back over to Slovanchinen, gets stuck with it. Now Campbell, over to Kalajaye. Kalajaye to Warp. Warp hanging in the air, can't get that one to go. Good defense there by Darius Collins. Nick Fitz, back out, Darius Collins, 3-ball, it's in! 23-21, 3:13 left to go here in the first. Diggers lead by 2. And Dittman is going to get called for the foul against Kalajaye. Kalajaye will go to the line. He's going to shoot the 1-and-1. It's a 19th foul on the Diggers, the second on Dittman. Drew Hughes checking in. 3:03 left to go here in the first. Kalajaye at the line, misses the front end of the 1-and-1. It's Carroll College team that leads the NAIA in free throw shooting at 81% as a squad. But they've already missed a handful, 2 tonight. Nick Fitz with a 3. Great little action there to get him open. And it's 26-21. Ball outside along the top. Hughes defending Kalajaye. Warp against Darius Collins. Now Warp inside, can't get the basket to go. And they're going to call that one against Taylor England. That's his first. So he was inside the RA and didn't jump. That's why he picked that one up. 26-21, Warp at the line. This one's up, and it's in. Dane Warp really has a chance at Frontier Conference Player of the Year. It's really amazing to look at this Carroll College team. I mean, they got a number of guys that are in contention, right? I thought earlier in the year it might be Matt Wyman, but he has missed 5 games this season, right? Dane Warp has played in them all. Warp averaging 17.9. In conference play, Warp averaging 17.1, Burnham averaging 18.3. I mean, when you have that many players that could probably win it, as Drew Hughes get the chance at the and one. A good take. See his dad in the stands tonight. Made the drive over from Bozeman, where both Drew and his brother were all-state performers for Coach West Holmquist's Bozeman Hawks. That foul whistled against Chase Burnham, matches younger brother. (28-23) your score. And Drew Hughes completes the three-point play, and the Diggers lead by 6. 2:17 remaining here in this first half. Burnham into the high post. Slovanchinen operating inside. Now Burnham trying to seal. Fits nearly with the steal. Now Campbell with it. Kick out, Slovanchinen. 3-ball, it's up and it's in. Boy, that's a big answer for Carroll College. Long pass out to Will Mitty. Now to Drew Hughes. 17 on the shot clock. Darius Collins. High screen. Out. Taylor England. 3 ball. It's up and off the mark. A little bit of a wild attempt there by the big man. Now Slovanchinin. The 3 ball. That one's off the mark. He'll chase down his own rebound. Get stuck with it. Now Kalajaye, the 3 ball. That one's off. Rebound down to Warp. Warp, he's going to get called for the travel. And that'll bring us to a timeout with 1:15 remaining, 30 seconds. 29-26 your score. Diggers up by 3. As we come back from the timeout, 29-26 your score. The Orediggers bring it in the front court. With a 3-point lead. Taylor England in the high post. Drops it off to Nick Fitz. Long pass out to Drew Hughes. Hughes in the lane. Gets it bumped back. Now out to Mitty. 3 ball. It's up and off the mark. Ball down to Dane Warp. Warp. Inside, back out to Slovanchinin. Slovanchinin, that one's off the mark. Nobody picked it up, and we got a whistle and a foul against the Orediggers with 21 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 43 in the half. It's going to go against Taylor England. It's a 10th team foul on the Diggers. We got 2 free throws coming for Thomas Ostafjord. Looking at the numbers in the conference schedule, Ostafjord averaging 2.6 points per game, is now 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Will Mitty checks out for the Orediggers. 29-27 your score. Now Ostafjord back at the line. Shoot the second of the double bonus. It's the Carroll team averaging 79.1 points per game as Ostafjord goes 1 of 2. And the Diggers, with about a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock, bring it into the front court. Drew Hughes behind the back dribble. Gets it inside. Ball stripped away. And now Dane Warp. That one stripped away, and the Diggers re-get it. Shot clock turned off. Diggers have a chance at the last second shot if they want it. Nick Fitz back out. Drew Hughes. Hughes. 7 seconds. Drew Hughes back out. Carson Doomer. Little 15-footer. It's up. Off the mark. And that'll be the end of the half. 29-27. The Diggers leading by 2. Look at the numbers here for the half. Carroll College shooting 41% from the floor. Diggers shooting 42%. Montana Tech 3 of 11 from downtown. Carroll just 1 of 7. Tech 6 of 10 at the free throw line. 7 of 9 for Carroll College. They're shooting 77% from the stripe. The rebounding numbers, Carroll College holds the advantage, 19-12. They've got 6 offensive rebounds. Carroll's been forced into 12 turnovers. Looking at your leading scorers for both teams, Burnham has got 13. Slovanchinin is your leading rebounder with 9. Dylan Panabecker, who came out about that 8-minute mark with foul trouble, has 3 fouls to be exact. He's got 11 points to lead Montana Tech. Taylor England's got 5 rebounds. Your other numbers, 5 points for Darius College, 4 points for Nate Ward, 3 points for Troy Owen Jr., 3 for Nick Fitz, 3 for Drew Hughes. Carroll College, it goes Burnham with 13. Then you got 5 from Slovanchinin. just 2 from Dane Warp, 4 from Shanrock Campbell, and 2 from Thomas Ostafjord. Carroll has scored 16 points in the paint. Tech scored 13. Diggers gotten 11 off their bench. Carroll's gotten just 2. And the Diggers have scored 6 points off of turnovers. Carroll has got just 3. At the half, 29-27. Diggers leading number 7 Carroll College here at the halftime. As we come back from the halftime, Montana Tech leading 29-27 over Carroll College. Looking at your numbers, Carroll shoots 39% in that first half. Montana Tech 38%. Carroll is 1 of 6 from downtown. Diggers 3 of 12, shooting 25% from deep. Montana Tech 6 of 10 at the free throw line. Carroll 8 of 11. Carroll winning the rebounding battle 22-13. 7-3 as well on the offensive boards. Diggers have 5 assists. Carroll's got 4. Carroll forced into 13 turnovers. Montana Tech has been forced into 7. We got 6 steals for Montana Tech, 2 for Carroll College. Taylor England has the lone block for Montana Tech. Ife Kalajaye has 1. Burnham has 1 for the Saints. Burnham, the leading scorer for Carroll College with 13. Slovanchinin has got 9 boards for them. So he's getting the start in place of Matt Wyman, who is on the bench, dressed out, but has not seen action in the first half. Carroll with the ball to start this second half, and they trail by 2. Dane Warp with it over into the hands of Shamrock Campbell. Campbell, a freshman, feeds it inside to Warp, a junior. Warp goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Blake Dibman. Good help by Taylor England. Into the front, Nate Ward with it on the left hand. Pannebecker trying to post up on the inside. Now Troy Owens Jr., who picked up his second personal on an offensive foul. Taylor England back out, Blake Dibman. Dibman across the lane, loses track of it. It's out to Burnham. Burnham, long pass out to Dane Warp. Warp catches it on a bounce. Can't get that one to go, and Pannebecker will pick up his 4th personal. That's the 4th on Dylan Pannebecker. 29-27, and that'll send Dane Warp to the free throw line to shoot 2. A good get there by the official, as Pannebecker was clean, going up to block it, and then kind of continued through and got body. This one is up and off the mark. They're saying that is Dylan Pannebecker's 3rd, so it must be. So that's his 3rd. Troy Owens has got 2. Blake Dibman has got 2, as that free throw is up and good. And Saints trail by 1. Troy Owens Jr. throws it ahead to Blake Dibman. Dibman, post to Pannebecker. Pannebecker across the lane, back out Dibman. Now Taylor England. England to Dibman, cutting across the lane, puts the righty floater up, and it'll bounce its way in. 31-28 your score. The Diggers expand their lead out to 3. Biggest lead of the night has been when Montana Tech was hitting some 3 balls midway through that first half. Got it to 3, the largest lead of the second half. Dibman doing a good job of chasing Warp all over the floor. Now Shamrock Campbell in the lane, jumps up, can't get that one to go. Rebound down to Nate Ward. Ward, a sophomore, doing a great job running the offense for the Diggers. Dibman out to Pannebecker. Now Ward drops off, Pannebecker across the lane, can't get that one to go. Rebound down to Dibman. Dibman goes up, can't get that one to go, and a whistle and a foul called against Dylan Pannebecker. That's going to be his 4th. So that's the 4th on Pannebecker. Darius Collins will check in. And Carroll will have the ball as they bring it into the front court. In the hands of Campbell, 31-28. Diggers missed a couple good looks there. Campbell, cross the lane, can't get that one to go. Darius Collins, that's his 2nd. 17:52 left to go here in the first. Campbell at the line. Shamrock Campbell makes the first. Campbell has got 5 points now. 3 of 3 at the free throw line. And that one will rattle off. 3 of 4 at the stripe. Dittman dribbles through pressure. Out to Collins. Now Nate Ward gets it across the timeline. 20 on the shot clock as he operates in the offense. Ward on the inside and a whistle. Foul is going to go against Calagiaye. That's his second. 31-29 your score. 17-32. Diggers will inbound. Ward throws it into Darius Collins. Shot clock did reset on the foul. Now Troy Owens Jr. Nate Ward throws an errant bounce pass intended for Taylor England. Nobody was there to get it. And the Saints have a chance to tie it up or take a lead if they can score here. Driving in is Dane Warp. And Taylor England grabs another board. Dittman out along the top. Driving in is Troy Owens Jr. and he gets the basket to go. Ball poked away, but back into the hands of Campbell. Now Slavanchanin. He'll drop it back off to Shamrock Campbell. Drives in the lane, can't get that one to go. Rebound down to Darius Collins. 33-29. Now Nate Ward in the lane. Layup, it's up and good. And a timeout called by Carroll College. It'll be immediate timeout. It was the first time out of the second half. 35-29 your score, 16:26 left to play. As we come back, 35-29 your score, 16-20 left to go here in this second half. Ward on the inside, back out, Calagiaye. They drop it off to Ostafjord. Ostafjord can't get that layup to go, and the rebound comes down to Taylor England. England grabbing another bunch of boards in this one. Troy Owens Jr., they feed it inside to Taylor. Taylor looking to throw a cut. It's not there. He dribbles back out. Troy Owens Jr. And they're going to call him with a double dribble as they say he pinned that one on his hip. 35-29 your score. Ball in the hands of Campbell. Back out along the top, over left-hand side. Driving in, Burnham loses it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Carroll College. I guess I'm reading that there's a terrible sound when we mute it, so I guess I won't mute it. So be ready to listen to me talk for the next 30 minutes. Driving down is Warp. Warp kicks it out. Kalajaye. Kalajaye from 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound down to Taylor England. England grabs another board, throws it ahead to Fitz. Fitz loses track of it and then will throw it out of bounds and ends up here in the cheap seats. About 3 rows below me. 35-29 your score. 15-22 left to go here in the second. The Diggers lead by 6. One little old lady saw her life flash before her eyes. Campbell. Driving down is Kalajaye, and we got a whistle. And Troy Owens Jr. will pick one up. It's a 4th team foul on the Orediggers. That's the 3rd on Troy Owens Jr. Driving down, Campbell can't get that one to go. Rebound down by Taylor England. Boy, fantastic rebounds for England so far in this one. He's pulled down some very tough ones here in the second half. Nick Fitz in the high post. He'll dribble it back out, trying to give it off to Taylor England. And England, we got a whistle and a foul called against Ostafjord, as they're going to call him with the hold. Ball will go baseline with 14:46 left to go here in the second. Darius Collins out to Dittman. Troy Owens back out to Dittman. Carroll has gone a bit of a matchup zone here out of the baseline inbound. Dittman, Troy Owens Jr. with 2 on the shot clock. That one's up and off the mark, and now Carroll has it. Into the front court comes Campbell. Slovanchinen, Ostafjord, Burnham, and Kalajaye on the floor as well. Slovanchinen back out to Campbell, defended by Fitz. 13 on the shot clock, and we got a whistle and a double foul. So we got double foul against Montana Tech. That's the 2nd double foul I've seen in this game. And that is the 4th on... That's the 4th on Ostafjord and the 4th on Troy Owens Jr. Shot clock doesn't reset on the double foul. We learned that earlier in the evening. So Carroll has it with 10 seconds. Driving down, Collins with the good contest, and Dittman grabs the board. Throws it ahead to Fitz. Fitz. Now Darius Collins. Collins in the corner. Back out, Christian Jones. Christian had good minutes there in that first half. So Dittman driving in the lane. Villa is going to get called for the foul. Dittman can't get that layup to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. (35-29) your score. 13:36 left to go here in this second half. Montana Tech leading by 6 here in this one. Looking at your stats so far, Diggers jumped out early in this one, taking a 6-2 run to take their 2-point lead from halftime, 29-27. They have held Carroll to just 2 points so far. Here in this second half. Montana Tech shooting 41% from the floor. Carroll shooting 9 of 27 from the field. 33%. Carroll 1 of 6 from downtown. Tech 3 of 12. They haven't tried a 3 here in this second half. Except for the Owens deep one here at the end of the shot clock. They've been trying to feed the bread and butter on the inside. It's Taylor England. So that is a foul on Villa as Dittman will check in and tuck in the jersey. He's got 2 free throws coming. And this one is off the mark. 13:36 left to go here in this second half as Dittman misses the first. Dittman, a good free throw shooter from Montana Tech, as he makes 1 of 2. You know, usually one of the best free throw shooters on the team, has an 87% on the year. Now Dittman guarding Burnham, stops him from going baseline. Now Burnham moving back towards the middle, drives in, can't get anything to go. Rebound down to Villa. Shot clock didn't reset as it didn't draw iron. Shamrock Campbell out to Villa. Villa 3-ball, it's off the mark. Rebound down to Blake Dittman. Now Nick Fitz has it. On the run, out, Darius Collins. Extra pass out to Dittman. Now Collins out to Christian Jones. Jones takes 1 too many dribbles. Back out, Dittman to Taylor England. The layup, it's up and good. A defensive breakdown for Carroll. They thought they had the turnover. Nobody spotted Taylor England on the backside. The Diggers lead by 9. 12.5 to play. Campbell. Now Slovanchinen. Kalajaye, 3-ball off the mark. Rebound down to Taylor England once again. Boy, he's cleared so many boards this evening. That's his 10th rebound on the night. Dittman. Now Collins gets him in the air, goes off glass for 2. And the Diggers lead by 11. 12:05 left to go here in the second. 23 on the shot clock as Shamrock Campbell will work against Nick Fitz. Slovanchinen can't get that one to go, and we'll have a whistle and a foul. This one looks like it's going to go against Blake Dittman, and it will. That'll be the 16th foul on the Orediggers, the 3rd on Dittman. So Diggers have Dylan Panabecker with 4 fouls, Dittman with 3 fouls, Troy Owens Jr. with 4 fouls, and Drew Hughes checking in. Dittman checks out, Hughes checks in. 40-30 your score. This one is up, and it is in. Now Christian Jones work against pressure. Nick Fitz picks it up in a dangerous spot. Back over, Darius Collins. Drew Hughes dribbling through pressure. Now Christian Jones drops it off to Taylor England. England on the inside, on the outside. Darius Collins, 3-ball. That one's just off the mark. And Carroll pulls down the board. It's now Dane Warp with it. He'll work the dribble drive on the inside, and he is fouled. That's Taylor England. That's his 3rd. 11:19 left to go in the second. That's the 17th foul on the Orediggers. 11:19 remaining as Warp makes the first. 40-32. England takes a seat. Doomer checks in. Boy, in there. Hoping Doomer can rebound as well as Taylor England has. Christian Jones into the front court. Now Darius Collins to Drew Hughes. Now Nick Fitz, Drew Hughes. Christian Jones, shot clock down to 4. Nick Fitz, catch and shoot. He gets fouled. And he is going to be going to the free throw line. So 3 free throws coming for Nick Fitz. 10:48 left to go here in this second half as Nick Fitz goes to the line to shoot 3. Fitz has had some good minutes here for Montana Tech in this one. Came in that first half and whapped a tough 3. Boy, he's a shooter. No doubt about it. This one is up and it's good. Nick Fitz scores another one. And Fitz goes 2 of 3, can't get the third. So Warp into the front court. And the Diggers lead by 10 with 10.5 to play. Campbell. Pressured by Fitz. Now it's Burnham working against Carson Doomer. Doomer count the basket. So Burnham will step to the stripe. .10:27. This one is up and it is good. Darius Collins gets it into Fitz. Fitz now to Christian Jones. Jones now to Fitz. They'll break the pressure to Carson Doomer. Now Fitz. Come off a screen, hand off to Christian Jones. 42-37. After Burnham completes the 3-point play. Drew Hughes, 3-ball. It's up and it's in. He's got a brother who's a shooter, so he might as well be one too. 45-35. 9:53 left to go here in the second half. Darius Collins guarding against Burnham. Burnham can't get up and score that one, but Slovanchinen has the tip. Now Nick Fitz. Drew Hughes, long pass out to Carson Doomer. Now Christian Jones with 9.5 left. Diggers lead by 8. Doomer trying to find some post position on the inside against Burnham. Now Fitz, 3-ball. That one's up and off the mark. Rebound down to Dane Warp. Warp has been held relatively quiet with 4 points on the evening. Now Shamrock Campbell out to Slovanchinen. And he'll go in on the pump fake, take it in and score it. And Montana Tech calls a timeout. 45-39 your score. Carroll's cut it to 6 with 9:03 left to go here in the second half. Nate Ward back into the game, along with Troy Owens Jr., who's got a little bit of foul trouble. Owens Jr. breaks the timeline, now into Taylor England. England goes up and scores it. 47-39 as the Diggers brought 3 fresh faces into the game. Taylor England, Troy Owens, and Nate Ward. And Taylor England just takes one away. Boy, great defense there by Taylor England. He's got a couple of steals on the evening, go along with 10 hard-fought rebounds for Montana Tech. Troy Owens Jr. inside Taylor England. He's inside the RA. It's a blocking foul. Good get by the official. He was inside the RA. So England will go to the line to shoot 2. So England at the line. It's the 6th foul on the Saints. That foul goes on Shamrock Campbell as Taylor England makes the first. A little bit of a shooter's roll there. Kind of a collective gasp as that one took a high bounce. 48-39. This one is up and off the mark. The Diggers lead by 9. Dane Warp into the front court, working against Drew Hughes. Drive down, put up a little floater. Boy, that's a nifty move with that left hand. Now Nate Ward into the front court. Over along the top, Troy Owens Jr. Now to Nate Ward. He'll be pressured by Campbell. 12 on the shot clock, 7:49 on the game clock, and a whistle and a foul called against Carroll College. This is going to go against Dane Warp. So Taylor England will go to the line again. That's the 7th team foul against Carroll College. So 1-1. Now for Taylor, first one is up and it is good. Drew Hughes will occupy the open spot. 49-41, 7:48 to play. England at the line. This one's up and it's good. Nothing but nylon for the sophomore out of Helena. Former Helena High Bengal. He was getting as many football looks, maybe more football looks than he was for basketball. And a foul on Drew Hughes. Dane Warp makes the first. He will have another. Darius Collins checks out. Blake Dittman checks in. 50-42. That's the 9th team foul on the Orediggers, and they send the best free throw shooting team in the nation, Carroll College, to the line. Dane Warp, one of them, gets another basket. Warp has got 8 points now. Possibly 10 as the stats are slow to update. With 7:24 left to play, Taylor England on the inside gets the basket to go. Long pass ahead to Dane Warp. Warp moving towards the middle. They drop it off to Ife Kalajaye for 2. Now Nate Ward. Work against the defense. Troy Owens Jr. Back to Ward. Now Nate Ward, and it's a offensive foul, 52-45, 6:55 left to go here in the second half. And I'll remember to keep it right here. 52-45 your score, as Nate Ward picked up the offensive foul. That's a 10th team foul on the Diggers. We won't shoot because, of course, we are in the double bonus, and that was an offensive foul. Diggers were in team control, no bonus free throws. Burnham has got 16 for Carroll College. Slovanchinen has got 11 and 14 rebounds. Taylor England has got 8 points, go along with 11 boards. Dylan Panabecker, 11 points. Most of those coming in the first half. Actually, I think all of them coming in the first half. Panabecker, 4 of 7 from the floor. Taylor England, 2 of 4 from the floor. And it's 52-45, 6:48. Slovanchinen. He'll drive against Taylor England. Can't get that one to go. Rebound tracked down by Nate Ward. They throw it ahead to Blake Dittman, and Dittman gets the lefty layup to go. Dane Warp working against Nate Ward. And now Slovanchinen will score it. Now Nate Ward into the front court with the Digger lead still 7. 54-47. Digger shooting 44% for the game. Carroll shooting 31%. Troy Owens Jr. from 15 feet. That one's off the mark. Rebound down to Blake Dittman. Dittman back out to Taylor England. Now Nate Ward. He thinks about one. They drop it off to Panabecker. And we got a whistle and a jump ball is the call. It'll stay with Montana Tech. 54-47 your score. This game kind of has all the makings of a wild one with 5:46 remaining. 54-47. .546 left. They throw it into the backcourt. Troy Owens. He has it. Carroll's going to change into a matchup zone. Back out, Blake Dittman. Nate Ward gets a screen. Now with 5. Fadeaway, jumper, turn away. It's off the mark. Rebound to Panabecker. Misses the layup, gets it back, puts it up and in. Dylan Panabecker with the follow. 56-47. 5:14 left to play. Shamrock Campbell in the lane, goes up and scores it. Panabecker had to be careful. He's got foul trouble as Nate Ward will have it, and the Diggers will work it up. 25 on the shot clock. Panabecker across the lane and a whistle and a foul. That's going to be the 8th team foul on Carroll College. And that's the 5th on Thomas Ostafjord. So he will check out. And his line on the afternoon or the evening is 1 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 at the free throw line, 3 points, 5 fouls, 2 rebounds. Panabecker misses the front end of the 1-and-1. 7-point difference, under 5 to play. 56-49. Shamrock Campbell. Inside to Warp. Warp goes with the up and under and gets the basket to go. Now Nate Ward, as Carroll continues to kind of throw the token pressure at him. Nate Ward. Back out Panabecker. Dittman. Now Dittman, 3-ball into it, off the mark. Rebound offensively for Panabecker. Digger's going to take some clock here as it's a 24 on the shot clock, 4:14 on the game clock. Troy Owens Jr. in the lane, can't get that one to go. Panabecker the follow, that one's off the mark, it gets blocked away. 56-55. Kalajai into the front court. Campbell. He and Dittman both guarding hard on the inside. And a timeout called by Carroll College with 3:47 left, 13 on the shot clock. If they want to talk about it, they'll take one on the sideline. 56-51. The Diggers shooting 45% from the floor. They're 4 of 16 from downtown. Carroll shooting 35% from the floor. They are 1 of 9 from deep. It's 11.1%. Tech 12 of 20 at the free throw line. Carroll 16 of 22. That's 72% for the Saints, 60% for the Orediggers. Carroll leading the rebounding battle 33-30. 11 offensive boards for the Saints, 7 offensive rebounds for Montana Tech. A lot of those being Dylan Panabecker, just being feisty. 10 assists for the Diggers, 6 for Carroll College. Carroll 15 turnovers, the Diggers 13. And a lot of Montana Techs have kind of been unforced. Panabecker with 13, England with 10 rebounds. Now Campbell with 10 on the shot clock. They're going to run something for for Warp to get open. He's got it in the high post, moving towards, can't get that one to go. And Taylor England grabs the board. Now Nate Ward into the front court, drives in, gets bumped, and they're going to call a foul on Nate Ward. Burnham going to shoot some free throws here for Carroll College. So that's the double bonus. 3:26 left to go here in this second half. 5-point lead for Montana Tech. Burnham chance to cut that to a 1-possession game if he can make both. He's got 2 coming as we're in the double bonus. This one's up, and it's in. An ill-advised shot out of Montana Tech leads the free throws for Carroll College. And Burnham goes 2 of 2, 3-point game, 56-53. That was the second on Nate Ward. Carroll's got 18 fouls, Diggers have got 10. Troy Owens Jr. stuck with it, out to Taylor England. Now Darius Collins to Nate Ward. Shot clock down to 8. Troy Owens Jr. across the lane, up and off glass. Now Ife Kalajaye for the Saints into the front court. 25 on the shot clock, 2:50 on the game clock. Burnham trying to go up, and they're going to call him for the travel. Good call as he drug that pivot foot after picking up his dribble along the baseline. Troy Owens Jr. Now Kalajaye. Now Darius Collins for 3. It's up and it's in. 61-53, an 8-point lead for Montana Tech. As the Diggers look to put them into a trap there, but it doesn't pay off. .218 remaining, 61-56. Five-point lead for Montana Tech. They get the ball in for Burnham. He'll work against Darius Collins. He'll drive baseline, move towards the middle, and gets it to go. Now Panabecker set to inbound. Into Ward. 2 minutes left. It's a 3-point game. Carroll scores 5 straight points after trailing by 8. Taylor England scoops it and scores it. Now Ife Kalajaye into the front court. He'll work against Dittman. That last. Burnham. And that's going to go against Panabecker. A minute 32 remaining. Panabecker will foul out of this one, 63-58. So Panabecker fouls out, and that'll send Burnham to the free throw line with the Diggers ahead by 5, minute 32 left. Burnham at the line. This one's up and it's in. For Burnham, who's got 17. Now Burnham, this one's up and it's in. Darius Collins, it's a 3-point game, 63-60. Minute 24 remaining. Ward. Saints have got 18 fouls, so we'll still shoot the 1-and-1 after, if they choose to foul. Ward into Taylor England, back down to Nate Ward, shot clock down to 9. Out, Dittman, 3-ball, it's up, it's off the mark, offensive rebound, and a whistle and a foul. Foul against Ife Kalajaye. One-and-one free throws coming for Taylor England. (63-60), minute 5 remaining. England can't get that one to go. And Carroll calls a timeout. 59.8 seconds remaining. It's a 3-point difference in this one. Try and get the stats to update, but they are just not working with me tonight. Try and give you an idea what the stats are for Montana Tech and for both teams, but Burnham is your leading scorer in the Frontier Conference. He's hovering right around 20. As there we go, got the stats up to, he's got 22. Slavankinen, he's got 15 rebounds. Dane Warp's got 13 points. Slavankinen's got 13 points. 7 points for Shamrock Campbell. 3 for Thomas Osterfjord. 2 for Ife Kalajaye. Carroll shoots 38% so far. 2 of 10 from three-point land. Montana Tech 44% for the game, 26% from 3. They've hit 5 threes, 5 of 19. They are shooting 12 of 21 at the free throw line. It's 57%. 58 seconds left to go in the game, 20 on the shot clock. Campbell, they try and throw it over to Slavankinen. Now they get it to Warp on the wing. He'll drive against Collins, kick out. Slavankinen steps in, back out. Now Burnham. 3-ball, it's up, it's off the mark. Nate Ward grabs the rebound. Ward into the front court, and a whistle and a foul against Kalajaye. And that's going to be the 10th team foul on Kalajaye, and the Saints. That's his 4th. Kalajaye, one of a bevy of seniors for Carroll College, and Coach Paulson, who have had a lot of success. Ward at the line. First one is up and a little long. Senior class of Burnham, Wyman, Kalajaye, Santos Picaris. And then you got a junior like Dane Warp out of Haber. Very talented. This one is up and good for Ward. It's a 4-point game with 33 seconds left. There's about a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Warp brings it into the front court. They'll get a high screen from Burnham. They'll just switch it. Warp fires a three and gets it. Make it a 1-point game, 23 seconds left. Carroll calls a timeout. That is just the third made three of the ball game for Carroll College. So 23 and a half remaining, 64-63. Both teams are in the double bonus. If Carroll looks to I'm sure they're going to look to trap and then foul. But Carroll at 12-4 in the conference, 23-5 overall, and number 7 in the nation. Takes a 4-point deficit, turns it into a 1-point deficit with 23 and a half seconds left. Tech has got 3 timeouts left. Carroll has got 2. Possession arrow in favor of Carroll College. So with 23 seconds left, shot clock will be turned off. We're just going to play this one out. Tech will have it on the throw-in. On the floor for Montana Tech, Blake Dickman, Nick Fitz, Taylor England, and Nate Ward. Expect a high screen. They throw it long to Dittman. Dittman gonna get the basket. With 23 seconds remaining, they get the ball in, and Nate Ward will pick up a foul. 19.2 left. Nate Ward picks up a foul. (66-63). That's the third on Nate Ward as he was trying to pressure the ball handler. Picked up a one he maybe shouldn't have. .7 seconds remaining. Carroll at the line to shoot 2. Shamrock Campbell at the line, and Campbell in the conference schedule, 83%. Campbell on the season, an 85% free throw shooter, and misses the first. Look at Carroll to try and intentionally miss this second one. The Diggers have got to get a box out here. 19.7 seconds left to grab a rebound. Campbell at the line, this one's up, and it'll fall in. Tech set to get the ball in, they do. Nick Fitz, fouled by Dane Warp. And so Fitz will go to the line. Nick Fitz with 5 points in this one. Hit a big 3 in that first half, got fouled on a 3 here in the second half. Went 2 of 3 at the stripe. He's got 2 assists tonight. Go along with his 5 points. And Fitz makes the first 3-point game. Darius Collins set to check in for the shooter. Kind of an offense-defense thing here. Fitz at the line. And Fitz can't get the second. Carroll has it. Trailing by 3, 67-64. 13 seconds left to play. Dane Warp, and a whistle and a foul, and we'll send him a line to shoot 2. Diggers have definitely made it feel a little bit uncomfortable in Kelvin Sampson Court. But a situation where Carroll ran some time off the clock, and then they fouled, but they fouled Dane Warp, who's been pretty fantastic from the free throw line. He's now 5 of 7. Fantastic all season long for Carroll, as he's a 73% free throw shooter, but he goes to the line a bunch. This one is up, and it's in. And Tech calls a timeout. They'll have 2 left with 9.3 seconds remaining. The Diggers leading by 1, 67-66. Your stats for the game: Carroll shooting 39%, Tech shooting 44%. Carroll 3 of 12 from downtown, Montana Tech 5 of 19 from 3. At the free throw line, Carroll 20 of 26, Montana Tech 13 of 23 tonight. 56% at the stripe. It's an even rebounding battle at 36 rebounds apiece. 11 rebounds offensively for Carroll, 10 for Montana Tech. Diggers have got 12 assists. Carroll's got 7 assists. Carroll's had 16 turnovers. Tech's got 14. Panabecker's got 13 points, 8 rebounds before fouling out. He had 11 of those points in that first half. Taylor England with 11 and 12. He's got himself a double-double. 9.3 seconds left. 39 points in the paint for Carroll College, 37 for Montana Tech. Not a lot of points being scored from outside in this one. The team's not shooting great clips from 3, 25 and 26% respectively. The Tigers got 10 points off turnovers. On the floor, it's Hughes, England, Fitz, Collins, and Dittman. They get it in to Nate Ward. Ward has it, and a whistle and a foul called against Carroll College. .1 seconds left. So Nate Ward at the stripe. Ward, who's got 7 points and 3 rebounds for Montana Tech. He's played a pretty solid game for the Diggers. I mean, just being that calm, cool, collected influence for Montana Tech. 67-66, 7.1 seconds left. Ward at the line makes the first. Nick Fitz checks in. Excuse me, Nick Fitz checks out. Darius Collins checks in. Both standing side by side there at the scorer's table. 68-66. And Ward goes 2 of 2. And a timeout, Carroll College. They will have 1 left. That's a full. It's 69-66, 7.1 seconds remaining here in this one. Number 7, Carroll College, 12 and 4 in the conference, 23 and 5 overall. Montana Tech, 5 and 11 in conference, 15 and 13 overall. Carroll being kind of closely followed by LC State. They're 11 and 5 in conference play, 22 and 6 overall. Looking at the numbers and the schedule of the Frontier, this is the only game of the evening. But throughout the rest of the weekend, you've got Providence and Montana Western, I believe, up in Havre, is the word I saw, because of some issues up at the McLaughlin Center. Not sure exactly what it is. Heard blue blown transformer, something like that. Tech hosts Rocky tomorrow night at 7:30. Northern hosts LC State tomorrow at 8 o'clock. But I think they're going doubleheaders both nights up in Havre. So if you really want to watch a lot of Frontier basketball, maybe head that direction. As Northern hosts LC State in the 6 and 8 o'clock games. And then Providence hosts Western. That should be on Sunday. It's kind of a goofy one. I mean, it's very, very goofy schedule as it kind of shakes out. Carroll plays Rocky. Campbell drives down. Warp, the 3 to tie, and it's off the mark, and the Diggers have won. Montana Tech beats Carroll College 69-66. That's the final. The Orediggers upset the number 7 team in the nation as Warp's 3 ball is off the mark on a very wild Thursday night here in Butte. 69-66 your final. Let's run through the stats. Tech shoots 45%. from the floor, 26% from 3, and 56% from the free throw line, but hangs on to win. 69-66 over Carroll College. 39% from the field for Carroll, 25% from 3, 76% from the free throw line. Boy, big nights all around England with 11 points, 12 rebounds. Nate Ward has 7, Blake Dittman has 7, Nick Fitz has 6, Drew Hughes has 6. Troy Owens Jr. has 7. Darius Collins has 10. Drew Hughes goes 2 of 2 from the floor, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 of 1 at the free throw line. And Taylor England pulls down a double-double with 11 and 12. And the Diggers get the win over Carroll College. The number 7 team in the nation goes down. They fall to 12 and 5 in the Frontier, 23 and 6 overall. The Diggers are now 6 and 11 in the Frontier, 16 and 13 overall. And hey, always a nice night when you knock off the number 7 team in the nation. The Diggers score 39 points in the paint, that matches Carroll College. And they hang on for a tough one. For Carroll College, Match Burnham, your leading scorer with 22, to go along with 9 rebounds. Slavankinen, he had 13 points to go with 15 rebounds. You get 18 from Dane Warp. He also had 4 assists. Shamrock Campbell had 8. Thomas Osterfjord had 3, and Ife Kalajaye had 2. So that'll do it here from Butte, Montana. Tech gets the win over Carroll College, 69-66.